Hello, 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 hello. Anyone who is watching, welcome in. My name is Sassy. No face cam today because I'm tired and I just didn't feel like it. But I am here. I'll do face cam tomorrow morning on Saturday when I get back into some Not So Berry, and I'm so excited because I haven't played with them in a week and I can't wait. But yeah, today I'm gonna look and see what this whole gallery moment is about and see how my builds have been doing. Because I've been kind of on a slight, not really a building kick, but I've been doing some building. No, it's okay. I've been doing alright. I've been doing okay. People are enjoying my stuff. But today I am going to continue something that I've been doing off stream. So in my Willows or my joiner / cottage living save file. And for those of you who don't know the joiners, these are joiners. This is a joiner. By way of the girl right here, these are joiners as well. And then they've got side characters here, which we'll learn more about those people here in a second. And then we have my cottage living, which is me right here, and the Fielding family's in my cottage living, and the Mooney McMillans, and this guy, and so much stuff. But today I'm gonna work on sort of a side character that will be a part of my joiner family, my joiner it's not really so much of an LP, obviously, because I'm not recording it, but just the play of their life. I like to try to create side characters, people in the background of our lives, and not just use EA townies or NPCs. I like to kind of create my own vibes. And so for Onyx Joiner, if you've kind of been keeping up with her, she was in the fine arts degree program and she graduated, and now she'll have a job. She has a job in the stylist career. So I thought it would be fun to actually create a fashion design studio, which if you follow me on Twitter, you've seen pictures of, and I'll kind of showcase it here in a minute. But this woman here, her last name is actually Domino. She doesn't have her husband's last name. This is Chi, I guess you would pronounce it Chi or Chai Domino. She's a fashion designer. I kind of modeled her after the editor-in-chief of Vogue. Hold on, I know the woman's name, but if I say it, I'm gonna get it wrong. So let me just, editor-in-chief of Vogue. Look at that. Her name is Anna Wintour, who is kind of the basis for, if you've ever seen The Devil Wears Prada, she's the basis for Miranda. And so I created this, and obviously this isn't a fashion magazine editor, she is a fashion designer. So this is Chai Domino, and I think I kind of, like I said, I modeled her in my mind, at least the style of Anna Wintour. And here's another look that she has with some CC. And I think she has sunglasses in every single outfit, because I thought Anna Wintour tends to have sunglasses wherever she goes. And I just thought it was cute. I have a couple of CC versions and non-CC versions. I don't even think I touched that. But yeah, they're prescription sunglasses. So here's another CC version right here, and she wears a lot of black and white with like a pop of color. And then this here is the non-CC outfit, and I think I just put her in Moschino. Yeah, I didn't really do much of that because I don't think she swims. It's from Senate, I think is how you would pronounce this CC creator. I love their stuff. It's my favorite. And then the hair is from Get Famous, obviously. And then this is the non-CC version, which I guess I could make this white. This is about as close as I could do. I feel like pink is her like breakout color. And then we have this, which I think is just so freaking Sente is amazing. Like, look at all this beautiful stuff. Them, and then there's another CC creator that I love that I'm slowly trying to put back more stuff in my game of theirs, called Rusty, which I think they're from Korea. And we need some more. Okay, I'm not one to like drag on about the things that I feel we need in the game from The Sims 4, but we definitely need some more like cool looking winter wear stuff, and even summer wear stuff for our for our Sims. I mean, granted, it's some of it, like, this is all we got from Seasons. And then we got this from Realm of Magic, and then we got a few things from Snowy Escape, but it's like really gaudy looking, like it's meant to go on the slopes. And I want some more stuff that kind of looks kind of like this, like this more fancier looking Seasons thing. But anyway, I digress. This is Chai, and then this is her husband. If you saw her traits, she's ambitious. She's a fashion genius. She loves art. I have her in the knitting aspiration because she creates clothes or whatnot. And then this is her husband, who is more family oriented. He's outgoing. He's romantic. That's how we won her over, and he's a big geek. So I kind of kept that theme. I don't think I changed any of his clothes. I think he's pretty much dressed the way he came. The only thing I changed about him was like his skin that he had in the beginning. But let me real quick. I love how I'm like, this is gonna be a quick stream, just a real quick stream, you guys. Come and hang out. And then I'm like, but first, let me change everything about this sim. Let's put something that his wife would want him to wear to a party. She would want him to look super cute at all times. And I feel like he's kind of older, or maybe they're about the same age. I think I have them both as, well, they should be adults. Well, dadgum, she's an adult. Maybe he's younger. That's fine. He'll be younger. He's slightly younger than she is. And maybe she's like 40 and she's like 45, and he's maybe, I don't know, come up with an age that's old enough to have a teenager. Like maybe he met her when she was 20, or no, he was 20 and she was like in her late 30s, and she'd never thought about a guy before, and then this young whippersnapper came in her life and just charmed the pants off of her. So that'll be his vibe. And so I don't think he really cares too much about the clothes. He just loves her. And then this is their son, Harry. A little bit of this is me trying, because I'm about to decorate their home, so I'm kind of going through them to remember their traits and stuff. This is Harry. He's a creative as well. He wants to be a writer. He's a good guy and he's creative. His mom is creative too, but there's only so many freaking traits that you can put on at once. And you can develop traits, obviously, but he's into fashion. It doesn't look like it, but he is. Let me help him along here a little bit. I don't think that's horrible. I want to get those leather pants though. I guess leather pants would be more for a party. Let's put him in like those. Those are really, I'll leave those. Those look like fancy pants. Maybe his mom will let him get away with that outfit. Party wear, what do you look like? Not bad, but I think I would like to put you in, why do they never freaking pop up? They're these leather pants from Get Famous, and they never pop up when I need them. And we'll put him in that, and I want to put him in some more expensive looking sneakers, which the most expensive ones are the Get to Famous ones. Get to Famous, that's what that pack is called. Get to Famous, or Get Famous. But let's put them in maybe like these purple ones, and then instead of this button down, I'm gonna put them in like a t-shirt. Oh, these are so loud. Just like a chill t-shirt. That's all I want him to wear. Gosh, come on. Give me just like a plain white. This is, I know there's like another plain white tee that doesn't look like it's this one. Is that enough? Should I make it like maybe red? Yeah, okay, because it looks like it kind of hangs over his stuff a little bit, and then I'll make the shoes white. He's a little cute heart, sweetheart. It's in my game, it's starting to be spring. I don't mind that outfit. I do mind this one, or at least I mind his pantalones. I mind his pants. There we go. That's cool. No eyeball. Okay, so that's Harry, and then Harry's little brother, Alan, who has the same skin deficiency as his mom, I guess. I let the little genetics thing pick how the kids were gonna look, and I didn't change it. Ooh, hold on, what was that? Oh, those are cute. I'll put them in brown. No, it's not the same brown, so put them in black. Or is there like another like skinnier pant for him to wear? And then brown shoes. Okay, I don't have to do this on stream. I just really needed to see. So he's kind of gloomy. He's a whiz kid and he's kind of gloomy. I like making gloomy children because they just, I don't know. I kind of think that maybe I was a bit of a, I was a happy kid, but I definitely remember moments of sitting and kind of self-reflecting as a small child. Like, what do you have to be upset about? You live in a nice home. You have nice parents. Why are you sitting in your room being so emo right now? That's Domino, the Domino household. And I actually have them in a building that I have never renovated. And I didn't really realize that I had never renovated it before until I was trying to figure out where should they live. And at first I was thinking, well, maybe I'll put them in a penthouse, but I'm not really good at penthouses. I don't know what it is. I just can never figure it out. I admire every person that's built a super cool penthouse, because I don't know how you've done it. I don't know how to do it. I do my best, but I don't know how to do it. So I was like, well, let me just get into one of these high rises. And I realized that I have never renovated this particular high rise. It's the same. It's in the same one as the Fangs, that are the EA townies that come with City Living. And I've renovated the Fangs house before, but I have never renovated this one. And let me see, because I need to. I moved them in before I started renovating, so that means some of the things that I could use are now, like, some of the items are now locked, because you can only get them if your sim achieves certain goals in certain aspects of the game. And I don't like that. I don't like building with the family already attached to the residents because of that. So I have to do I think it's called ignore gameplay unlock unlock entitlement. So let's put that in the cheats. I always have to look it up because it's a long cheat and I never remember. So it's ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. So if I hit that, then everything that is normally locked, and I'll kind of show you the stuff that's normally locked. So like This direct fan mail is locked. This bullhorn is locked. Like those files there are locked. Some of the artwork is locked, and you can't, if you like anything with it, like it kind of looks like a starburst behind the item. That means that if you have the family in the residence, then you can't get that item unless they unlock certain levels. Like for this one, room with the view wall painting unlocked by reaching level 6 of the critic career. But if you build without a family attached, then those things are not locked. Okay, so this is the residence. This is the downstairs area. Obviously, I've already completed it. I've done it, or I've done pretty much the living room space. And I love how it's kind of cozy. I'll probably add some like shelves and stuff to the kitchen. I liked the idea of it being this big white canvas and very light colors, and then we kind of warm up the space with some darker tone furniture. So this furniture, pretty much all of it comes from Home Decorator, except for the table. This table is Seasons. This fireplace is Get Together. Then these counters are Jungle Adventure. This here is Perfect Patio. These cabinets are Cool Kitchen. Now I'm just showing off. I'm just showing off. There is a balcony. I don't really know what I want to do with it, because I'm pretty sure that they use it, but probably not a lot. And then this is the office, and it's, I'll show you, if you follow me on Twitter, then you've seen pictures of her like design, her fashion design studio, where it has like this black and white sort of base and then pops of bright color throughout the space. And so I kind of wanted to keep with that theme in her home, but recognize that she's not the only person that lives here. So her husband has a lot of input on how the house looks. And so this space right here, which is the office, I feel is a little bit more influenced by her husband, because I'm thinking he'll probably be like a stay-at-home dad, but I don't know exactly what, like his kids are in school now, so I'm thinking that he's probably going to start, like their youngest is in school now, so I'm thinking he's going to probably start trying to figure out, okay, now what do I want to do? Like what do I want to contribute, because I was just dad and staying at home and doing the dad thing, but now my kids are off at school and I'm stuck at home all day, so now what can I do? And so I'm kind of thinking of making this space kind of for the both of them, but definitely for him. So, but I don't really know what I want to do. Really today, we're going to be working on the bedrooms upstairs, and I'll kind of show you. I've kind of gotten a small start on kind of how I want them to look. This is the master bathroom, which I'm pretty sold and solid on. I think that this is great. You know, the shower is super exposed, and like all you have are those buildings across the way, but you'd need like a binocular to look in, and then plus it's glassed up, so being naked in that shower is not gonna be a bad thing. And then that's the master bathroom. Every room has its own bathroom, and so this is their room, and I was gonna make a full walk-in closet moment right here with all the Home Decorator stuff, and I used the Home Decorator wallpaper. I thought that the triangles were cool, and to have it in this white one would be really cute. And I've got that city living bed, so we'll kind of build on that a little bit in this next maybe 45 minutes. And then the boys' rooms, I don't know if I'm sold on this wallpaper for the youngest boy, but I think I'm pretty much sold on this, maybe. I was playing around with the industrial loft kit for his room. It's kind of hard for me to think. I think it's not hard for me to create for a particular kind of person in The Sims. It's just because I don't use custom content, I kind of have to think a little bit harder. Okay, how am I going to translate this look into The Sims using Sims stuff? So a lot of times I will go on Pinterest and just like I will like type in like boys bedroom or masculine bedroom or something like that to kind of give me the vibes and that I'm kind of wanting. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I think I have that green, which I'm doing right now if you haven't clued in. So what I'm looking at, I thought I was sold on this. I wish this green wasn't so... This is what I'm looking for. Oh, the drama, y'all. I'm keeping this, but I don't know if I'm going to keep this bed. But I'm going to keep this little... There's no, like, get-together walk-in closet in this space, and I don't really want there to be. I want it to be kind of open. But I am going to put a full bed instead of, like, a twin bed in here. And I was thinking of going dark with that because the photo that I'm looking at, although this also works. Hold on, BB.move objects. I think I never bought before. I'm just kind of putting these down to see what swatches speak to me the most. And kind of, I think that these are pretty much, no, I like that black, but I don't think those are the vibes I'm going for. And I'm going for a very like grown-up type of look. This is blue. Cool kids. Okay, so I'm like just trying to look at it up against. Do you see that texture of that wall? I've never really truly noticed how legit that texture is because it is so legit. Sorry if that was loud. I don't want to use that city living bed. The photo that I have as for reference, that I saw as for reference, has a black headboard but white sheets, but I don't have that. Ooh, what's the eco lifestyle? Do you have anything to add to the conversation? It's a gray bed from Eco Lifestyle. No, you're too much. This one. Which could fit the vibe. It matches. Oh, well, we're flying through the air. Where are we going? How do we get back? Come on, go back. Which goes kind of with this thingy wardrobe. And I think, oh, so crap. Now I am like torn between these two beds, which are both speaking to me, speaking, but what are they saying? I can't hear them. I think this will be his vibes. I think that works. It's not so much the same vibe as the picture that I'm using as for reference. Not exactly, anyway. But I just don't see anything else that will do what I needed to do. These beds are super gaudy. Although, ooh, baby. I think I love you. That works. I know it's kind of gaudy a little bit, but I like the brown against that green. It's making my world, and then the browns in between these two items. They're not perfect, but I think they do kind of match. Let's put a rug since we do have hardwood floors. And I can do that one, which is cute. I can do the new fuzzy rug if I can find it. Maybe I'll have to probably go ahead and filter it out because I can't find it from the kids. Someone said that, man, I wish that they would separate the kids out. Agreed. But so far there's only there's not a lot, so it's not that bad. Should we go lighter on the floor? I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. Like that green of that wallpaper is exactly in my head the same freaking green that I see in my reference photo. But for some reason it's not hitting me the same way as the reference photo is hitting me, and I lost it because I want to show it to you so you know what I'm talking about. And I have to reattach it. Pinteresty. Okay, so here's the Pinterest, and I'm trying to find that photo that I was looking at that was making me happy. So like this, well, I guess the green that's in the game, I'm sorry, I'm like looking at it real quick, is a little bit more, ooh, come on a journey with me. Look at that. This is from the dreaded Batu. Ooh. Well, now I think it's changed everything. I'm still feeling the wardrobe, but I don't know if I'm feeling this bed anymore. And I don't know what to do. And I'm lost. And the world is a dark and lonely place. And I'm so confused. Is it gonna be Seasons for the win? But I also need this room to feel like super expensive, you guys, because this kid, his mom is a fashion designer of one of the most respected fashion houses in all. And get rid of this bed because it's missing the mark at this point. The mark has been missed. We're over here vibing over in this direction and it's over there. That one is a negative. That one, I like the red, but I think I'm gonna do this. I think, oh, now I'm alone. Now I'm alone in the world with no one to love me because now I'm thinking this. Now I'm just trying to the wallpaper is so neutral that now I'm just trying to match the little wardrobe here. I don't really care about the life of the wallpaper anymore. Now I'm just trying to vibe with this. I feel like the 4-post little thing here from the industrial, though I love it so, and I really do like all of the swatches, and this swatch is really cool. That swatch is cute, but I probably won't ever use it. I probably would spend more time in all these other beautiful swatches. The issue is that I feel like the vibes of Harry are a little bit this is too much for Harry. And I think that in decorating this space, even though, mom is the eye for fashion and all of that stuff, he would just be like, no, mom, I don't want some big-tailed dumb bed. And he would prefer something that's a little bit more low-key like this. So now that changes the vibe of the rug. And I think it works with the walls. I like the walls. I'm probably alone on an island that I created all for myself. But I really like walls. Cat! Sorry, my cat is trying to destroy my life. Get off of that! Ugh. I bought a new plant. It's beautiful and it's amazing, and I have it in my windowsill, and my cat is trying to eat it, and I'm so upset. Okay, so I made it gray. I think it hits better gray. And so now let's find a ruggedy rug, which we were already on, so I don't know why I moved away. Let's see. Okay. Rugs. Really, the rug that's in my brain is pretty much my favorite rug in the game, which is this one from Strangerville. But I feel like it's too muted. There's gotta be compromise in the Lou Domino household, and I feel like Mom would be like, yeah, no, you have to have color. You have to have a little bit of color somewhere. Everything can't just be brown. And I feel like she would just be like, though I think she'll be very collaborative with him, she'd say, nope, you can't just live in brown. You have to have a little bit of color, something. I know that's not. Sometimes the swatches look better in the little thing down here, and then when you put it on there, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Take it back, please. So what is something that Mom would say, okay, you have to have some kind of color? I don't know if that works. She'd be like, maybe this? Maybe if I kind of off-kilter it, you know what? I love it. It's not as bright as probably she would want him to be, but it feels like a compromise that Chi would go with. She'd be like, okay, fine. Freaking fine. If that's what you want, then we'll go with that one. This brown isn't perfect, but I like it. And then I'm gonna just put a chair over here in the corner instead of another one, because he's in this room by himself. There's nobody that's gonna be in this room with him. And again, she's gonna be like, we need just please a little bit of color. And so keeping it with that, that's so bright and not the right brown of. How does that make me feel? It makes me feel bad. What's a chair that looks like a little bit of color, just enough to appease him? Maybe this chair from Tiny Living? It's just so bright compared to everything else. Like, I'm looking for something that's still kind of muted, but still a color. I'm trying to see if I can match one of the, okay, that color is in that carpet. In that rug, I should say. So we'll put this here. And it's a bit modern, which now that I'm looking at everything, I'm gonna argue that this is probably missing the mark. So we'll go back to the drawing board, as it were. that matches, those browns match. I think it matches the brown of that. I don't even remember where this damn thing is from. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. And so he wants to be a writer. So he's definitely going to have a desk. Let me put an ottoman in here though as well, which is going to be a tough sell. That's a brighter brown. No, hard no. Maybe a spa day bench. Let's go through some of these swatches. We do that. We can do. I think that's good. Okay. And I'm gonna put the desk at the window because that's like he's looking out of the window, looking down at the city. So nothing really that will block his view of the city, but something that's classic. I think that's too modern. Has to be. I think this is probably gonna be our best bet right here, what we've chosen, because it's still sleek and kind of modern, and I'll match it with this. So he's probably gonna yell at me and say, "Itch, I can't get past the bed." I'm like, well, do your best. Just try. Like, just try. And no one actually has to sit in that chair. And I don't want to move anything up against the wall. And I feel like if I move this over, it's going to be off-centered. And that's going to also make me sad and miserable. So we'll keep it like this for now. And let's go ahead and put some little touches around the space. We'll have that there. We'll give him a nice laptop. Let's just give him a boring old white one, unless that has something on it. I recognize some of these have I didn't realize some of these have things on it, but I think Harry is the kind of person I don't think he likes clutter. And he doesn't like things to be too busy because he has a mom who always infuses color in everything, and nothing can just be basic. And so I think he revolts by being a very basic person IRL. I don't think there are lights in here. I think we just got that natural light from the city, because I don't see a light in here. Like, how is this thing lit? It's magic. Outside his bed, and let's think wall painting. I'm still needing to learn how to do custom wall art. That's if I could learn how to do custom wall art, I feel like all of my dreams will have come true. And every problem that has ever plagued me will be solved. And yeah. Could he get away with this? I think he can. And I think he would have fought Mom tooth and nail not to have these paintings because they're very bright. But I feel like they tie the room together. They both have that teal, minty, as the minty people like to think, color in it. And so then over his bed, instead of a wall, instead of painting, I'll see if I can find something from here. And if I can't, then I'm gonna switch those two things out. Oh, hell no. He would kill his mother for putting that in his room. This thing always feels so big. I know it kind of isn't matching with anything else in this space, kind of, but I kind of am feeling that. Or maybe these wood panels. Oh, gnats keep getting in my room. You know what? Maybe he absolutely hates living in the city and dreams of one day moving to the country. And maybe his mom painted this thing on the floor because his mom has good painting, has high painting skill. And so that'll go over the bed, and this will go here. Maybe she keeps telling him, will you put these paintings up on the wall? It's like, okay, I'll get to it. And he just never gets to it. So there. And I'm going to put a couple more pieces of clutter in his room. That's maybe a book on his nightstand because he's a writer and he likes to read. And there is I'll kind of show off the living room again in just a second. But there is, maybe these books can go on top of the shelf, and these are like his favorite books. So he doesn't want to put them in the living room. So he just puts them there. Maybe one book up there. And then these books. It's just the fact that there's only like 2 spaces that those books can go. And I really want them to go not there. Okay, so how does it, okay, that's where I want them. Okay, there we go. So now he has this few books, and then I want to put this little thing as like, this is his ideas book. I'm gonna size it down a little. It was a little too big. And I'm gonna kind of tilt it. This is where he writes. This is where he like jots down his thoughts throughout the day. He carries this little book with him everywhere he goes, and he just does a little like, let me write that down. And then I know this desk is way more cluttered than I wanted it to be, so instead of another thing on his desk, I'm gonna put nothing too old. There's already one of these in the house, so I'll just put this right here. No, it kills. Maybe like a little candle, little desk candle. Maybe this is, no, see, that's too big. Maybe just another one of these little candles right there. He kind of just like writes by the natural light. And again, this is night. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why is this place so lit up? I was like, I don't have a light in here. Why is it so lit up? I'll do the globe. It's the, I can change, you can always change the intensity in game long enough. Yeah. And now the walls look more gray, but that's fine. I think that works. I like the gray. Okay, so then this is Harry's room. It looks beautiful. And now I'm gonna work on this is his bathroom, his bathroom. I'm gonna work on his little brother's room, which again, let's go on a journey to Pinterest together. There's my Twitter. Make sure that this is up. Okay. Let's type in boys, or let's see. Let's just do child's bedroom and see what happens. Let's not make it gender specific. Let's just see what we've got, and then kind of obviously we can't recreate this exactly, but we can create the vibes. I don't know if there's a bed like that for, I know a toddler bed, but Alan's not a toddler, he's a child. Ooh, I think that we have that blue. Just trying to get an idea. I like the idea of it being super neutral, like to a fault, but then I'm also thinking his mom likes pops of color. So maybe we can make it as neutral as possible. See, like, this is cute, and I think that that will look cute for a boy or a girl's bedroom. Can't quite translate. See, like, okay, so like this room is super neutral, but then you have that blue being that pop of color everywhere, right? So we could do something like that for his room. We could try to catch these vibes. So let's go back to the game. And what I might do is, I love the concept of that blue. It's truly speaking to me. And I know I said blue could be the pop, but what we could do is we could stripe the room out. I've done this before on a build and people seem to like it, but I did it for a girl's room, twin girls room. And I think this would be cute. And there can be our little pop of blue. And we do need a light in here as well. And I like this one, but I wish it was longer, but I'm gonna put it in. And let's make it nighttime because it's super bright during the day in this bedroom. Oh, we need curtains. We need curtains. We need some big old black curtains. Where are the city living? The white ones. Nope. We're doing dine out. Dine out it is. Let's just go live our truth and go black. We'll just pretend like he pulls that all the way across at night. Okay, so how we get into this space is through here. So his bed, I think I'm gonna orientate his bed against this wall. We have all these cute little beds. Again, this kid comes from luxury. Ooh, maybe he likes, I don't think he likes skiing, but that would be cute. We also have this bed, which is not really the same blue, it's more greeny. That's cute too. But this is cute, those look like baseballs. Is this the same thing? No. That matches too, but I'm kind of skewing. I feel like he's a very childish child, meaning that he's probably a little bit closer to middle school age, but he still acts like he's still like a smaller kid. So I think in designing this room, oh man, these are hard to choose from. There's nobody here to help me. Okay, it's definitely between these two. And I think that Alan would probably go for this one, but his mom would go for this one, and I feel like Alan's the type of kid that could be easily talked into anything and talked out of anything. And 2, I feel like it goes better with the room, even though it's so freaking cute. I'm gonna have to use that swatch. Did I even know it existed? So we'll put that right here in Alan's room, and then we'll do like a pure white. And he does need to have that big old, what was he? He's a whiz kid, so he needs the little whiz kid stuff. So he'll have that. Okay, we're getting rid of that because I don't like that those knobs are green, and I didn't notice that. Does this come in pure white? Not really. It's like white with gray, and I need it to be white on white on white on white. But I also, what is the one that I'm looking for? This one has white on white with gold accents, but that'll do, pig. Maybe. It's more expensive looking is really all that I'm like thinking about. See if there was something that matched more. This one is white and it has those knobs. This one is from the exact same pack, so I think I might end up going with that. That one doesn't fit. This one fits, but it's too, I think it's probably too mid-century modern. This one works, but I don't know. And then that one doesn't, none of those swatches work with what I'm looking for. This doesn't look like you would have it. These are negative. So I'm gonna make it, even though I dropped the walls, so I'm not even gonna see the walls, but I just wanna be able to sit and look at this. See, okay, this looks like it's been destroyed. That's probably gonna be our best bet. This is too mid-century modern. This I could push them together and make it bright again. I'm gonna go with this one because I like the fact that you can see all of the stuff from the desk, and I really want it to go over in this corner, so I'm gonna push the door there and put that there. Oh, it's so bright. It looks like it's completely washed out here. I was thinking, like, because I'm like I said before, or a million times, I'm doing my not so berry challenge, and I'm kind of like thinking towards the future, and I'm only thinking towards the future when it comes to plum, because I think I've got plenty of yellow. Sorry, I had to move my chair up. Both of the bedrooms in my place are carpeted. And so the space that I use for my office has a very thick carpet. I've got a carpet mat, but I don't think it works very well. But yeah, I digress. What was I saying? I was like thinking about, okay, so we're gonna have whatchamacallit coming up soon. Perfection. We're going to have plum come up, and not soon, but it will be in the mix shortly. And I was like thinking, okay, well, there's not really a true blue plum in the game, so how am I gonna make plum happen? And honestly, I'm thinking of using custom content for it, and I'll probably... I wish this was something that you sat on instead of something that you put stuff on. And I had been playing a little bit with some custom content, especially like Harry's, Hey Harry's, and Felix Alexander. Is it Felixander? Felixander. And their stuff. And so I think that's what I am going to do. I'm going to use something from their collection. And because they have like there's one pack, I can't think of it, that has a really cute, and it could be them, or I could be thinking of Peacemaker. The only build buy content that I'm gonna use, children's work, let's see, is, nope, of course not. Let's do painting. Is gonna be Harry's, Peacemaker, Logical Sims, I think is who I'm thinking of, and Felixander, which typically Harry's and Felixander are one and the same. So I'm trying to find some custom artwork, because I don't think I'm gonna find anything in the game that's gonna do what I needed to do. I guess I'm gonna have to set it up as a room. And I'm probably not gonna find anything that I'm looking for, because I'm looking for something that's for kids. And these rooms are huge. Small rooms. And that's all that's loading for me now. Are those? What are those? I'm saving this. Rinky Dinks. They made freaking TARDISes. Oh, that is so cool. OMG, that is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool. Saved. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's try something else. Painting. I'm waiting for my friend who is going to come over, and we're going to, as the kids say, hang and chill. Well, not chill. I'm just gonna watch it. She's not that kind of friend. She's escaping her husband and children with me. The problem that I have, and I'm gonna get real and get honest, with the stuff in this place for kids is that it's so much. Like, it's like, raw. I thought I looked for painting. I need you to bring it down to like a new level. Ooh, these little hedgehogs. Would he like little hedgehogs? This is Johnny Depp. And so I don't think it'll get marked as CC if I put it in here. If it does, that will suck, but hopefully it won't. And even still, I don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. It's Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Those are pretty. I don't know. I just wanted something cute for my baby's bedroom, but I don't think I'm gonna find it. Sailboat? I think I'd like a sailboat. I didn't see who that was by. but that would be nice. Let's put it in the bathroom for right now so that I can like see it in his bedroom over his bed. Yeah. Maybe I won't put it exactly over his bed, but it's freaking washed out in here. That's cute. Maybe not. Where should I put it? Or leave it there? Or can I make it bigger? Put it over his bed like that? Is that too big? I kind of don't want it over his bed though. I kind of want it somewhere else. Maybe over here? Or no, a mirror. He'll have his own bathroom though. He can look in a mirror in his bathroom. Alright, we'll do that. That's cute. So that was from the gallery. And let me see who that was so I can give them proper credit. It's gone. It's freaking gone. And I didn't save it. I have to scroll through to find it again. It's not that far, I don't think. Ooh, I'm listening to my good friend Kashi. And there's so much going on. What's that? Oh, those are like rock climbers. Ooh, I'm gonna, even though I don't like the beach, that's cute. By Alpine 25? Upline 25. I'm gonna save that to a room. Because that's very cute. I like the aesthetic of those types of paintings. I've seen them in like Target. I can't find it. Oh, I'm close. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, now I'm like in love and obsessed. I'm gonna save it, but it's not gonna be for this room. I should have went this route. I'll just save it. Oh, I'm close. Okay, here it is. Sailboat painting by Rainama 1230. We'll save that to my library because I might come back to it one day. And nothing else is speaking to me. So I'm just gonna move on. Oh, they've got a lot of little paintings. That must be something that they like to do. There's a lot of little stuff on here. That's in the game. This is in the game. Maybe that sailboat's in the game. I just don't recognize it. That's in the game. I think that's in the game. Yeah, this is in the game. So that little sailboat thing might be in the game. I've just never had a sim paint it before. If you know, let me know. But I'll still give them credit because they took the time out of their day to make a room and put it on the gallery, which is cool. Cool. Okay. So again, I'm not gonna clutter this space up too much because I don't think that that's the vibe of the house in general, but also I feel like her kids are very neat children. Be that because their mom and dad are very neat, or they're just really want to put this at the foot of the bed, but I know he's not going to be able to get by it. He's going to be mad and angry. I don't really want to put that against there, but I will. I will do. Or I'll put it here. But now it's like I really want to center it. I just want to center it so bad. And I guarantee you that Chai would not want a stitch. She wouldn't even want a hint of toys in any space at all. She'd be like, did you bring a toy in here? It's like, I'm just going to Dad's office. No. Your toys stay in your room. You have a room where you have your toys. And that's where they stay. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm sorry. And she's, I think that of the parents, she's probably the stricter one. But I don't think she's like mean to her kids. She's just very like, this is how it is, and this is how it has to be, and this is what you need to do. And the kids just kind of follow suit. And I think like now that Harry's getting a little bit older, he's probably like, he's rebelling in a way that a good kid rebels, right? Like he's not like truly rebelling, but he's rebelling. Gotta put that in here, even though I'm never gonna like actually play in this household. I say that all the time, then I end up playing in the houses that I said I wasn't gonna play in. But okay, this will work. That'll brighten up that space just enough. I feel like he rebels in like a low-key kind of way. Like he's never gonna do anything that will truly get him into any trouble, but he will like have will ruffle his mom's feathers from time to time and kind of like get under her skin a little bit, just like, what did you say? Just kind of. And so yeah, but he'll never do anything that will truly make his parents angry. And I think because I have the walls in this stripe-y thing, that I don't want to really put too much on the walls, because I feel like that's kind of cute enough. But I say that, let me go through here, let me see if there's anything. Maybe we'll have this. Maybe he likes to keep up with his maybe these are pictures of his family and his friends and his cousins and stuff like that. Did I put a bear in here? He has toys, but I love having the bear. I think it's such a fun little thing. Bear or puppy dog? They're not gonna have a dog. They might have a cat, but I don't think there's a cat that looks cute. I'll do this cat. Okay. There's little Alan's bedroom. I think that's cute. So the boys' bedrooms are legit. This one obviously doesn't look like a teen room, but more of like an elevated teenager's room. I might add in like a little bit of like, again, I don't think he's a messy kid, so adding like clutter, I don't really want to add any kind of like legit clutter. Maybe I'll just put like this in here, and that's just like something he brought back with him from their vacation home when the last time they went to Mount Komorabi. Maybe he's like into Star Wars, so he has that on top of his desk. So that will sort of relate to him being still kind of like a teenager, but he's not like a little kid. Like maybe he's like 15, 16 years old. Obviously his mother is older and his dad is a little younger in age. Retweet this, see if anybody wants to join up. Alright, and now for the parents' bedroom, which again, I don't really know how I want to decorate. They don't have likes and dislikes as of right now, because I like the game to kind of figure that out. Is there a chandelier in here? There's not a chandelier in here. I thought there was. I'm gonna go with, what does this look like in here? That doesn't look cute. I'm gonna make this be the chandelier. There's not like a really cool chandelier that's more modern. There's like this thing, which is huge and bulky, and I'm pretty sure it's probably on the ground. Yeah, I don't like it. And there's this one, again, on the ground. I don't like it. Maybe this one? Comes in a brown. This is a get to work one, and I think would be cute here. So we've got the little what are they called? Pock lights? Pock. With the K? There's like pops of color everywhere, which is what I was looking for, was what I was wanting. Kind of avoiding the bedroom because I have no idea what I want to do to it. That's why I'm back downstairs in the living room. I did want to put in shelves above the cabinets instead of, what's that thing called? Ooh, these are cute. What? Shelves instead of cabinets. But like, which shelves work best? Because I also have to take into account those don't match. I like this get to work one, even though I was kind of thinking about this base game one. And what I kind of, ooh, I think I'm gonna go with the base game one. I'm gonna have to figure out a place to use that one from oh, I lost my train of thought because I got stuck on how many I wanted. I was like, how many of these should I put up here? I don't know. Just keep going. All right, so we're gonna put up here, I think Dad's gonna be the cook because he was stay-at-home dad for several years. So we're gonna make sure he has all of his spices. And we're gonna have plates up here. We're gonna have nice crispy white plates on display. This is when the Harry's Hey Harry's CC would really work well because she does have some like cute cups and bowls and things. This is the bowl, the forbidden cereal bowl that no one is allowed to eat from, which I think is hilarious and I love so much, but I have no place to put it. Oh, we'll put it, this is gonna be where they put their keys. We'll make it purple to match that little entranceway. And I'm thinking maybe, we'll put a mirror over here, and it's got to be kind of a modern mirror like this. Yeah. Even though the walls are a little bit more traditional, I think that a more modern mirror would work the best. And then I know we have these two lights up here, but I'm going to take one away, and then I'm going to put in one of these, and I'm going to make it this cream color so that it goes over that. And I know it's not that terribly low, but just in your brain imagine that it's lower. And there we go. I think that that's enough. We'll put that there. There's plenty of kitchen space. I'm gonna do a utility closet that's also gonna double as a downstairs guest toilet. So, ooh, don't mind if I freaking do with this black right here. I'm gonna pull this Zen from Spa Day in here. How do I have everything set up? So the door is right there, so I'm gonna put the toilet. Hopefully I can make it a downstairs Not toilet. So toilet right here. Keep it white. I really wanted... I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh, my life. Because I was gonna do this like this. And then... Because they're not gonna be able to get by. And there's no, like... If I don't have... a downstairs toilet... You know what? They can just use... It's this kind of crude. Sorry, I'm like thinking. Dangerous concept, I know. We will put this door right here instead. Move that over because it's supposed to kind of be... I know that that wall is now bare, but it's okay because I want to have the toilet right here, the sink right here, and then the laundry. That's what I've been trying to do, if it wasn't obvious, to be stacked over here. Here we go. And ooh, you know what I can do? Maybe not. And put a wall here. And then put a little door opening here. Maybe they can get to it, maybe not. Hopefully they can. So we'll just have like a black and white moment in this space. Again, I have never built in this particular space before. So I'm kind of trying to figure it out as I go along. And you know there's gotta be some kind of art that goes up against this wall, but what art? That's what I guess we'll search for. Maybe something, pop a color that I was talking about. This is the art that will go in this bathroom. And hopefully they can get by it. Like how like, oh my gosh, would it be to go in this bathroom and go, oh, this is cute. And then you look over to your right like, whoa, look at that painting. It's so bright and shiny. And I'm gonna put another one of those pieces probably in the whatever that thing is called, that space where your computer is. This space, the office, the downstairs office. So yeah, I love how it's cozy. Like it's open concept, which open concept's not my favorite in real life. I think a bug went up my nose. And I'm gonna die. Okay, sorry. I was texting someone. My friend is about to come over. I'm about to be true to life to this. We're only going to build for an hour or so. All right, really, again, avoiding the parents' bedroom. So let's come back upstairs. Let's get this little landing situated, which I think we're just gonna keep the landing pretty neutral. And we will do a little like bench maybe here. Bench moment. Now I want that to be more of like a cream color. It'll kind of blend in. Don't let it be too blendy with the... It's gotta be something because these floors are like slate. They're not they're not wood. They're just floor. So it has to have a carpet, because in real life you'd want like a carpet on that floor because it'd be cozy underneath your feet. This will work. This is fine. It's kind of geometric. And we'll just put a chair. I put this little like island living chair right here because I thought it would be cute for them to have something that looks sort of cultural. But this would be more of an ottoman space because you don't want to take away from the view that you're getting from downstairs. Well, the bedroom blocks it, or the bathroom blocks it. It's supposed to, like, you can just kind of sit up here and just be. Maybe this little bench, because underneath it'll be this little pop of red. I don't know if you can tell. And I think that would totes be what's her face's vibe. And we're not gonna really put any lights up here, but I will put like a plant. Where is this plant? Because it's got a red bottom. Just a single like plant right there. And then we'll put a lovely piece of wall art. Be cool for the cool kids. Again, maybe, I know it's like, oh, that's kind of bright on this very like neutral vibed space, but I feel like that is how I'm thinking of. I put a lot of thought when I'm building into the Sims and who they are and how they operate. And she loves art, so there's got to be a lot of art in the house, but I think she also likes a lot of color, so there's got to be pops of color. And so I'm gonna go with that and just leave it at that. Why is that so bright? It is. It is. And it'll be kind of like this bright blue, and that's like the cityscape behind them. This bright blue and this bright red, and a sea of beige and white when it comes to this landing. Okay. For the last space that I'm so confused on. Okay, well, hold on. Actually, my friend is gonna bring over a snack, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of snack I want. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys on a journey. We're probably just gonna have enough time to kind of look at the vibes that we're going for, or that I'm going for this room. Beige bedroom, pop of color. So, okay, this is freaking beautiful. I wouldn't live in this bed, but this bedroom, but that is beautiful. Or maybe it could be blue. Ooh, that's delicious. Delicious and nutritious. I'm gonna save that because I'm also thinking about her husband. I think this one, we could make this happen with the eco lifestyle bed for sure. I'm so confused. This is why it takes forever to build. Oh my gosh. That's a dream bedroom right there. I'm gonna marry that bedroom when I grow up. We're gonna get married. I can't wait to have a house. I have an apartment and I think I've done a pretty good job of decorating my apartment. It's colorful, it's bohemian, it speaks to me, but in my brain, I feel like it's not as elevated. It's way more elevated than it was in my old place, but I wanted the elevation to go even higher. Like I want to just take the elevation even higher, and I don't think I can do that in an apartment, and I need a house to own so that I could just come through and like paint walls and just go nuts and like just lose my mind. But when you rent, if you rent from like a complex, not necessarily like a landlord, you get extremely, ooh, this is the vibe. This is the vibe right here. With the pop-up pink, tell me that's not the vibe. Watch me make this freaking happen. Let's go to this game. I only have a few minutes, but we're gonna make it work. You can only do so much is the rest of that sentence. So how am I gonna make it happen? This is too long. This is right about right. The wallpaper that I have no longer works. Watch me do all of this stuff and this itch come up into this space and be like, I don't like it. And like do a hair flip when she does it too. Like, you thought that this was cute? I'm like, yes, queen, I thought it was cute. She's gonna be like, okay. I mean, if you think it's cute. Okay, so there's the vibe. There's the wallpaper vibe. I'm going to put in these just to make it a little bit brighter. And I don't really know or understand how to do. I'm gonna have to come on tomorrow with my Not So Berry and just try to figure out how to navigate the stupid home decorator wall units, like the kind of like the IKEA inspired wall units, because I don't freaking understand. I'm gonna size this up and hope for the best, because I can't move those effing windows. Does that look horrible? It probably looks really bad. Probably thinking you didn't have to do that. You could have done so many other things. We're rooting for you. And I'm like, you're right. I could have done more. I could have done something else. This won't. It sucks. Because it's either too freaking big, it's too daggum small. And I need the freaking Sims to cooperate with me. Not exactly the vibe check. And I know if you're coming here from Twitter and you've seen my Twitter and you're like, oh, she's just a big EA stan, and she's and she looks boots and whatever. I have my complaints. I have my gripes about this game. I just don't spend every freaking moment of every freaking day on Twitter sharing them, which I know that sounded very hostile the way I said that, but you can do that if that's your pleasure. But it's just like, sometimes it's like too much. Like, go take a freaking nap. How can you complain about things all of the time? I don't understand. Like, doesn't that drain you of your energy? All of the time? You're gonna complain all of the time? The whole time you're gonna complain? Like, the whole time. But, like, the whole time. Alright, I think the only bed that's gonna give me the vibes that I need to make that happen and look extremely expensive is this white bed, but I need it to be beige in order for the full fantasy to come forth. And then it's like this, but that's like way more than what was asked for. Like, you did the assignment, but then you like really went through, and here it is. There it is. That's the vibe. In case you were wondering, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this work. I might have to go online and get something custom. But look, we literally have this in the game. We literally, it's right freaking here. That's the same color that we just saw. And why is it in this space? Does it look horrible? Probably because of those. And I can't find anything to put on these walls. Maybe they have the kind of ones that you click a button and they slowly go down all by themselves. Or maybe because this just, like, I was up and then I immediately came down the moment that I put those up there. So maybe the wall, they just gloss over. Like, it's the kind of thing that words are so hard for me. What's the glass that, like, this is too big. The glass that turns to, do you know what I'm talking about? I know you do. I'm like trying to do two things at once. And when you have ADD, your brain can't handle it. So I'm like trying to find this because I want it to be a certain size and I want a certain vibe. But at the same time, I'm also trying to speak to you guys, and it's really, really hard. Boom! I did it! This is the moment. Didn't I tell you it was gonna be the moment? You were sitting there, like, I don't even looking and like, no, that's not it, sis. But it is it. Because I just did it right here for all the world to see. But did I do it, though? It's weird how you're like, oh, that'll totally translate to The Sims. And then you put something together and like, oh, no, this did not totally translate to The Sims. So kind of going back to what I was stuttering through before, the only word that is coming to my brain is nothing. This is literally in that room. That is let me show you. Look, that's in that room. I just wanted to show you so that you knew I had proof that I wasn't just talking out the side of my neck. So now I feel like maybe I do need that huge, gaudy bed, and then just hope that what's her face will love it. What about this bed? I have to Google because that's gonna drive me crazy. I can't figure out the name. Okay. Windows that turn opaque. Smart glass can fade from translucent to opaque. Privacy glass. Privacy glass. That's it's so like you hit a button and the glass glosses over. Gloss is not the word I'm looking for, but it's the only word that I have right now. It like shimmers over so you can't see inside. I swear someone in their knowledge, they gave me a degree. This doesn't work. This doesn't work with what I want, and this of course won't work as well. And there's a particular vibe that I'm wanting for this room, and it's not happening for me. This is why people use custom content. Like this moment right now is why people use custom content all the time. And I'm with you, but I want everybody to enjoy what I'm doing. This space is not just for her. This space is also for her husband. So I think we might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Mostly because I can't freaking find anything that I like. Hold on. I knew I wasn't going to be able to freaking make this work. Just in here, just trying to make fetch happen, and fetch will not happen. All right, beds. Beds. I want this to come in more swatches. Maybe I can utilize one of these beds. But I don't feel like it's expensive enough. The Get to Famous bed is mad expensive. And there are like pops of color, but not the pop of color that I want. So I'm gonna use this bed because it's beigey. And then I'm probably gonna do something with the walls to give me the color that I'm so desperate to add to this splash. That's kind of why I was gonna do those hold on, I gotta find it. It's not a kit. It's not a kit. It's game pack, dream decorator pack here. Why I was wanting to use this wallpaper, because it's still geometric. And I still do like this chandelier. I know this whole space is, I think it could be my shade, the shading that I have, the preset that's washing everything out right now. Because gosh, that's driving me up the wall. Here's where I can get my color in. But not in the way. Oh, it's not the vibe check that I'm looking for. I need something that's gonna be like, ooh, where did that come from? But it works. Frosted windows. I wasn't in the chat and you totally gave me the word that I'm looking for. I stepped away from the chat because I was busy Googling stuff and I just came back and I looked down and you gave me the answer. Thank you so much, Punchanella Games. Thank you. That's like, do you see? You are sitting here listening to me struggle going, this hoe right here, it's called a frosted window. And you were probably sitting there like, eventually this woman is gonna look down, it's gonna look at the chat and be like, frosted window, and I just never did. And then finally I came through because I was like, oh, I need to look at my chat. Like in my head, I was like, oh, I need to get back to my chat. And there you did it for me, and thank you. I don't know if you're still here. If you watch this back, you'll listen to me praise you. Thank you so much. Now I'm just trying to find a good rug for this room because I can't find one. I'm feeling the geometric shapes of those. An A, frosted glass. That was all the word that I was looking for, was just some frosted glass, and it wasn't coming. The word wasn't, it was never gonna come. Gosh. Ugh. Me. Oh, me. Okay. Pink, I really feel, is this Sims, but I'm also like, keep in mind, she has a husband that's might not be into having a bedroom with a bunch of pink in it. But it wouldn't be a bunch of pink, it'd just be a little bit. Which one? I can size up or size down either. Let's look at it let's look at each one in each space. Let's see, what is that gonna look up sized up? That's a lot sized up. But I think it looks good against, you know, that's washed out, but I think that looks good. Or we could like use the walls as well. Okay, I'm still concerned. I'm still like, I don't know. Let's go back to the Sims 3 camera so we can look and see. Again, this does come another swap. Why did I just click on that and my whole life was changed? Hold on, let me make sure that that's truly deeply what I want. I like this, but I wish it didn't have the black border. Just, ooh. We have a winner. Only because I feel like her husband would appreciate the masculine vibes of this one. I'm gonna kind of off kilter it a little bit. I know that technically in my soul this hurts me, but the bed itself is not centered, or it's like off kiltered, so I feel like this will work. Not the same vibes. Not the same vibes. Same vibes. Where are those Get Famous ones? Does it come in this? It does. Gotta match it because there are two people that live here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little mini living room moment over here. And I'm gonna do it with these because, ooh, no, I'm not. Okay, I've got this chair. Trying to match the colors of this. Oh, does it come where it comes with? I don't think she would like it. It's not the vibe check. Obviously, those are the same blue, but those are also the same blue. So I've got that chair and that chair. This chair, which does come with this one. I'm alone in a sea of no one. What should I choose? I think I'm gonna go with the small one. Before I leave, because I know my friend is on her way, she's probably pulling up right now. She's probably looking for my home. I'm gonna show you my work and what I've done so far. So if you're interested, I'm coming back. You know where to find me. All right, still not sold on this space, but I'm getting there, I think. Now I no longer think that works. but I think everything else does. The rug is a yes for youth. Okay. It's approved. So that's all I needed. I just needed someone to say, give me a thumbs up, and I'm not being facetious, I'm being for real, because I didn't really know what to do in that space at all. I'm gonna put this in here instead, because it's like geometric shape vibe. Okay, parents' room, we're still working on it. Teenage boys' room's perfect. I still need to do his bathroom, but I'll probably do that off stream. I'll be back tomorrow for Not So Berry, 10 a.m. Central Time. So if you're interested in seeing me do Not So Berry and then maybe work on this a little bit after I kind of get further in my Not So Berry, please feel free to come back, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, 25th South. All right, this is the landing. Simple, cute. The little boy's bedroom's cute. I love it. I'm not mad at it. I think the blues work. I think everything works. The teenage son's bedroom, I think it's totally his vibe. He wants to be a writer. He's very low key. He's kind of rebelling a little bit, but not a lot. Mostly just trying to find himself outside his mom. The little boy is probably like 11 or 12, but still kind of in the mindset of like younger. But he also is a whiz kid. And then downstairs is the living space, which just looks so freaking cute and cozy. It has pops of color everywhere because the family that lives here, the mom is a fashion designer, and she likes the pop of color. The one with the light handles. Oh, okay, I know. I picked the one that you were recommending. So that's that space. Still working on the office, and I kind of want the office to be a little bit more centered around the dad in this household because I feel like he was my stay-at-home dad, but there'll be like a little, so I might move this little nook upstairs because the wife does knit, and I'll move that. Let me go ahead and do it just so I don't forget. This will be in here. This is like her little area where she can look at all of her clothes and knit. How cute is that? What's that? Oh, it's a bathroom. Bathroom. Each room has their own bathroom. And my friend's still not here yet. I'm waiting for her to show up. And so I'll go to Manage Worlds, and just so you don't have to go back, which you're more than welcome to go back. I've actually, how long have I been streaming? Not bad, almost 2 hours. She was literally supposed to be here 30 minutes ago. She was supposed to be here 30 minutes ago. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you the family. I guess I could just work on this space until she gets here. But I want to showcase this family because I think they're so cute. By the way, are we friends on Twitter? Please follow me. If you have a different handle than you do Twitter, let me know. And I'll shout you out when I go and post this link again to show everybody how much fun we had and all the things that they missed out on, such as me completely forgetting the word frosted. This is the family that I was building this space for. Again, Che Domino, fashion designer of the Fashion House of Domino. She's modeled after Anna Wintour, editor-in-chief of Vogue. I think I did a good job. Anna Wintour looks just like this, by the way. I think she has brown hair, actually, and she's really small. But these are some of her looks. Oh my gosh, this is I think it's pronounced Syntate. One of the best CC creators ever to exist. And I also have non-CC versions. This household is on the gallery. And I went ahead and I did non-CC versions. That way they're not completely naked in every single outfit. If you decide to download them, but you will have to filter for CC so that you can get it. And then this is her husband, Matthew Lou. So this is our stay-at-home dad. You can see he's geeky, he's outgoing, he's romantic. That's how we got her. And then this is Harry, their teenager. He's probably 15, 16 years old. He's kind of into fashion because of his mom, but he really wants to become a writer. And like, that's kind of where he wants his focus to be. And then this is their youngest son, Alan, who's like probably 12, but he's a little like shy kid and probably is constantly, those colors are way too bright for him. That's better. Like hides behind his mom whenever company comes over, and she always tries to make sure he looks super cute. Yeah, that's the family. Punch games. Twitter? Might not follow you back yet. Punch_games. That Punch Girl Gamer. Following you now. You just joined. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Black Girl Gamer. I know it's kind of weird, but I made it up in my mind last summer that if ever a black female person, like Simmer, follows me, I am going to follow them back. No matter how many followers they have, no matter if they're just like not really in the Sims community, but like Sims stuff, but they don't really post Sims like content, I will always follow them back. Some people, you know, you gotta be like, I'm gonna have to wait on you. I'm not probably gonna follow you. I'm gonna have to like see how you interact with me, but if I see it, and that might be a little bit biased, but it's how I freaking feel. Because I feel like, especially this past year, I just want to I'm like, number one, women supporting women, period, is kind of where I'm at these days. And number two, black women supporting black women, period. Just no matter what. I'm over here, modest mouse, fully clothed, cleavage covered, butt covered, and I am in my car listening to clean version of Up with Cardi B, going like, yes, heading to church. She's leaving the club while I'm heading to church, listening to her music because I support her. Now, unless the black woman is doing just straight up crazy stuff at the same time, I'd be like, well, yeah, she killed all those people, but do you know how hard it is to be a black woman? Like, do you understand the struggle that we go through? Like, I know she was at grocery store and just murdered all those people, but have you been a black woman these days? It's hard. I feel it. Why did I come through here? I didn't mean to go. Anyway, they're gonna be standing around the house like a bunch of idiots because I didn't mean to do that. Like, is that the wrong take? It's probably the wrong take. But it's the only take that I have. Like, okay, Matthew, I gotta work on your home, on your space. You know what? I was saying, what's he do? What's he do? What does Matthew do? Especially now that his kids are out the house. Matthew games. Matthew is a gamer. He sits on a couch in his office and he games. We are eye to eye. Well, thank you. And I'm glad that made you laugh. I do my best. So he's in this space looking for comfort, looking to game, but we also have to make it cute because his wife is a fashion designer extraordinaire, and she will not tolerate nonsense in her house. So we will not give her nonsense. So there we go. He's got a big old television to game on. And let's see. I know this comes in a better brown. I need like a slightly darker brown. Peacemaker, what have you done to me? This is the little free update that we got, and Peacemaker is like, why? I need like a brown that's darker than this brown. And he's let me down. I feel so distraught. I'm gonna go in a corner and I'm gonna cry my little eyes out. Yes, she is a Miranda type. Very much those vibes. In fact, because I don't want to get too deep in the weeds of this, I will show you where her fashion house is. So she's not like an editor of a magazine, of a fashion magazine. She's actually a fashion designer. And I'm just pretending like the stylist career is the fashion designer. You can utilize that because I think at some point you can. One of those parts of the career does say like fashion designer, maybe. I don't know. I've never completed that career. The highest I've gone up is textile technician. But yes, Miranda, who is based off of Anna Wintour, who's, I think I said before, editor-in-chief of Vogue kind of vibes. Speaking of which, I love that movie. It seems as if you know that film. It's one of my favorites, but now looking back 10 years later, crap, my friend is here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah, my friend is here. And I gotta go into the door. But thank you so much. Real quick, I'll show it to you. It's on the gallery, but I'll show it to you real quick. If it loads fast enough. She knows that I'm not coming up to the door. But yeah, I love that movie, and I've been seeing this on YouTube. Nate is trash. All of Andy's friends are trash, right? Like, I'm not, like, I'm in agreement with everybody else that this, like, go on YouTube, find Devil Wears Prada and just type Nate, and you will see tons of, not maybe tons, but a few commentator videos that are explaining how Nate is trash. And every time I watch one of those, I'm like, Nate is trash. He is absolute garbage. I can't stand Nate. Okay, this is the space. This is her design studio. Isn't that perfect? Black and white with pops of color everywhere. Look at it. And I use the windows, but I feel like I used them wrong from the new update. I feel like they're backwards. But maybe they're not. I don't know. But isn't it cute? Nate is so I can't stand. After I watched these commentaries, like, oh my gosh, I hate Nate, and she never should have got back with him. He was horrible. But yeah, this is so cute. Okay, for real. Thank you so much for watching, friend. This is on the gallery, House of Domino. It's got other spaces that if you want to add to. This isn't up here. This stuff isn't up here. I added that after the fact. But it does have other spaces that you can, like, do whatever you want to with. And then, like, this is the outside. I modeled it after, like, a New York building. commercial building. I thought it was really cute. Thank you. All right, so I will shout you out. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you can, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, if you want to come watch some Not So Berry, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, and to anyone else that watches this, thank you so much for watching it. I really appreciate you. If you haven't already, subscribed so you can be a part of the Southie